Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. In now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Grounded to third. Moustakas is there to second for one. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar trying to get him started again following the double play. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting fifth,
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 13.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kane is after it. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Lucas Duda.
First baseman number 21.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Throw in time. So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 8, catcher
Manny Pena is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Back to Duda, a double play. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he is out on the tag. Ready now, Jorge Soler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Designated hitter, number 67.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And the Royals are in the hit column. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Digging in for his second at.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ryan
0-1, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Burns is right there, one down. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Burns to the track. And this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Your attention, please.
Swing and a drive to right center. And that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Digging in, Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mike Moustakas.
Right side, hit hard. Taken in by Semien. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The catcher,
at the plate, 13. Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Duda.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, base hit. Duda rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-1 now. Here's the left fielder, Alex
Gordon.
Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ryan Braun.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 67. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Hitter, number 67.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Digging in. And looking for more.
14. Billy Burns.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. The relay throw, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15, second base.
First pitch on its way.
Very fit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kane is there. 2 down. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 3rd trip to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Semien is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he takes ball 1.
Aguilar.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Kane. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ground ball left side. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Anderson.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. At the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. After it is Soler. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in to try it again.
Left fielder, Alex.
First
Gordon.
pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. It's been an
Jorge Soler.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit in the air out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Taylor.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. Taylor is on his way home. The relay. And Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, number 67. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 67.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, number
With
15,
Merrifield next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The tag, and he is out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 64.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. One down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Here's Lucas. Now. He'll have the first crack at it. Here, now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Alex Gordon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Semien's there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far.
Baseman Travis
Andres Blanco is going to grab a bat here. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Manny Pena. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Chris Taylor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 1-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there, and he puts this one away for the third. In is Jorge. So there, he'll try and lead things off here. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. Got him.
Number 4.
Stepping into the box, number 67. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swinging a shot back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. At the plate, Billy Burns. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Number 38 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.